Good morning, everyone. Right, so this is probably going to be one of the first actual videos that I'll post from the farm. Basically thinking about it over and over again. I always think I need to do videos, I need to post them, I need to get good content, and the truth is I just never have time to do anything. But don't even have time to cut my own hair. But obviously I'm on holiday now for the next 2 weeks while the kids are on school holidays, and I like to put holiday time in for this time of the year because it's the start of spring. We have lambs and calves and all bringing new life into the farm, so it's a nice time to be off. And we have the kids' birthdays as well in the first 2 weeks of April. So this is just going to be a wishy-washy mess video, just a couple of things that we're doing today, which I'll walk through in a minute. And I was going to sort of do the morning run of feeding the animals, the same thing we do every day, which I'll do some videos of later on. But it's such a lovely day today, as you can see. A bit cloudy, but it's meant to be 12, 13, 14 degrees today. Sun's going to be out all day, a little bit of wind, but it's a beautiful day today. So I thought, you know what, I'll just make a video, post it and see what happens. Try not to be too formal about it. So just doing the rounds this morning. I'm going to flip the camera and I'll walk through kind of what we're doing today, and then I'll follow up this afternoon of kind of where we've got to, because we're having a birthday party tomorrow for the 2 kids, like a barbecue and a sleepover for some of their friends. So let me switch the camera around and I'll walk through what we're doing today. Right, so here we are. I've given the cows some hay this morning. They're just getting spoilt because it's the last bit of hay that we had, and they've been moved into this field just under a week ago, so they've got a little bit of grass here, and we'll give the other field up there some time to rest and grow. So the cows are happy, day off grazing. We've got the 2 boys, Jaeger, our Vallis ram, and his friend who's a wether, just to keep him company. But he gets on quite well with the cows, surprisingly. They don't seem to mind him at all. It's as if he's one of them, but he does wander off on his own, and it's nice to have some company for him. We've got Seth in there doing some chores. So this is a bit of a pen area that we built up for the calves, or for when Felicity was calving. We put the gates up, penned her in this area, put the cover up, which is actually just cattle fencing with a couple trampoline frames, which we picked up from Gumtree for next to nothing. I think the one was free and the other one was like £10. And we just put some steel bracings across the top and a tarpaulin that we pulled over the top, and it worked perfect. The calf stayed dry, Mom stayed dry. When she was calving, it was still snowing a bit. So we're taking all this down today. Hello, Seth. Taking all this down today so we can come in here with a tractor. So my neighbour's going to come with his big tractor and scrape all this back, pull all the muck and dirt off the top, to allow the grass to start growing through again. But we are going to be putting some fence posts in here, sort of in there with a gate, to make that a permanent pen area. And hopefully one day later on is laid down a concrete pad. Thanks, my boy. So this is the field that they were in for the past few weeks, eating it down pretty good. Starting to sprout up a little bit, but we'll give it about 2 weeks or another week and a half just for it to grow through again, and then swap all the cows and the sheep over to this side again and give that field some time to rest. So yeah, they are. It's Felicity and calf Hamish. Hamish is nearly 4 weeks, so he's 3 weeks and 5 days. He'll be 4 weeks on Sunday, which is 2 days from now. Felix, big man, big bull, and Daisy, who's also in calves. She's due in June. So we've had to beef up all the fencing previously because of the sheep always getting from one field to the other. Done all the back fencing with additional wire because the sheep always get through. Here they are. These are our Vallis cross ewes. So mum over here, she's had lambs, and we put bands on them because they're not purebreds. So in a little while their tails will be cropped a bit shorter. Their tails should just fall off, and their little man parts will fall off. And we do that to stop them from breeding, because they can interbreed with one another, and also because they're not pedigrees. They will just become pets more than anything. Well, that's our hope for them anyway, and we may even keep one. You get so attached to them, we might even end up keeping both. But so that's mum with her twins, and this is the other mum. She's been half sheared. One of my first sheep I've ever sheared on my own, as you can see, but I had to do this as a quick job because she actually lambed in the middle of the night, and we came out the next morning and the little lambie over there was just there. So hello. So I had to give her a quick shear because she was just huge with her coat and her wool, so lamb couldn't actually suck. So sucked from the teats because they were so hidden away. So I gave her a quick wishy-washy shear just so that little lambie can eat. But yeah, they all doing very well. Little Dinky over there, Dinkleton, is the skinny little one. We were worried about him, but he pulled through just fine. His brother Oreo is his name, and little girly over here doesn't have a name yet, but we're definitely going to be keeping her because she's not related to our ram, and she'll be a 3/4 cross Vallis, so she will throw really nice Vallis, close to pure Vallis lambs. So that's our plan with them. Okay. But yeah, they're all so friendly. Like I say, they all become like pets really. Let me just climb over here. So we've got our 3 highline hens. So these are highline chickens. They really good layers. They lay eggs all throughout winter in the excess of 280 to 300 eggs a year, so they do take a bit of a break, but they've been great. They gave us eggs throughout the whole of winter, which was only 3, but enough for us as a family. You'll be surprised how quickly you can collect eggs. But along with them we've got the Orpingtons as well. So the veg garden needs to be cleaned up. As you can see, it's kind of why we have the sheep in here with the lambs, just to keep them nice and close to the house for now, and also eat the grass down. I was going to mow the lawn earlier in the week, and I thought it's good feed for the mums, so we've got them on nice fresh grass. They're going to eat all around here. This eventually will be paving and stones, and we're going to make it look all fancy one day. And then the big coop that I built, so it's coming on, just needs some edgings and trimmings. We used an indoor paint, so this year I'm going to get a proper shed paint and tidy it up nicely. And these are our Orpingtons, lovely friendly chickens. We've got 5, if I'm right, 5 hens here and 1 rooster. We had him as a chick, 1-day-old chick, along with the other 2. So they've got different color bands on their legs, and we just bought them as a day-old chick, and basically, you know, found out what we had later on, and we ended up with 1 rooster. But he has become so friendly, and we thought, why not, we'll keep him and probably breed with him to make more Orpingtons later on. But I do need to get some more egg layers for some more eggs, so I may need to build another coop somewhere. We were thinking of doing a mobile coop, like a chicken tractor type style, that we can move around the field, and they eat all the worms from the cow poop and all that stuff. So, and this is kind of the idea that we have with these at the moment. So these little patches, they do that in a day. So you can imagine, with more chickens and a slightly bigger coop, we can do a much larger patch. And what we're actually planning to do here is we're moving it over every day. So there's day 1, day 2, day 3, then we're going to go day 4, day 5, day 6, and go all the way along there up to where the gate is, sort of just before where the sheep are at the moment. And we're going to do rows of vegetables this year. We're a little bit late with vegetables, planting seeds and stuff, but I think just to get it going for this year, we might even just buy some already sprung vegetables for ourselves, just to sustain ourselves a bit more. So yeah, that's a bit of a walk around. Get out the sun. Bit of a walk around, and basically today we're going to be cleaning up, taking down the big shelter that we had, so that the tractor can come in and clean up. Probably only be next week when we do that, and then tidying up outside, because tomorrow we're going to be having a barbecue. Hopefully the weather stays nice like this, and building a bit of a battlefield war zone in the area here, sort of there where the cow scratch post is. Get my bearings right. And I'm going to put some hay bales and wood panels and all that stuff, so that we can build a bit of a Nerf battlefield for the kids. Seth's got some friends coming over, so does Ryan, and they're going to barbecue. We'll play some music and have a Nerf war, and then have a sleepover. So that's it for today. Hopefully that's, you know, worth watching. If there's anything in particular that people want to see, any feedback on my videos would be great. Like and subscribe. I do promise I'm going to do more of these, and do more specific videos, like on the sheeps and on the cattle and on the chickens and on the vegetables, and we will keep everyone updated as we go along. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Cheers. So it's now late, don't know what time it is, but just finishing up for the day, trying to pack away. All the animals are shouting at me again, wanting more food. So we didn't get very far outside today because obviously the chores on the inside of the house took priority, having guests over tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow morning we can finish up and get everything set up like we planned. So let me get these cows and sheep fed and tucked away before they wake up the neighborhood. So cheers. See you on the next one.